What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm going to try out a team of 3 Pokemon I used to absolutely love to use in the Go Battle League. They're 3 Pokemon that recently haven't seen a lot of play, but in the past were some of the best Pokemon in the format. I'm going to try out a Shadow Swampert, which actually did get access to Mudshot getting buffed recently, Registeel with that Flash Cannon buff, and then Noctowl with Nightshade being a lot better than it used to be. I feel like this team, while it is not quite as strong as it once was, it should still be pretty fun to use, and I'm excited to see it in action. But before we do get into the battles, I want to ask if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Helps out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into the battles and see what this team can do. Tinkaton lead? Okay. I guess we just bring in Shadow Swampert here, and hope for the best. I mean, that's not the best. That might be the worst. 6. Alright. Well, we'll go for the potential Earthquake here, right? Surely they respect it. I don't know what's gonna happen. They do let that go. They throw an alignment for fun. Do they Shadow Ball or Surf? I think they'd probably want to Surf here, but we'll see. They do Shadow Ball, okay. I don't know why they went for bad timing just for fun there, but alright. So they're at 7, so 3 right now. 1 away from a Surf or a Shadow Ball. We'll see what they do. Again, this is like the one matchup on my team that does not want to see this, so that is kind of unfortunate. But no matter what here, I should get to 2 more Hydro Cannons in this matchup, which should guarantee either the shields go down, or, I mean, I just knock this out. I have back-to-back Hydros. I would absolutely love to see... I have no idea what I want to see, actually. I mean, a shield, a knockout, one of the two. Okay, we get a shield. And if that was a CMP, that's the best-case scenario, and I think it actually was. So, what do we want to do here? I could farm down with Noctowl, potentially. Yeah, I think I have to. I think Jelly has enough HP that I can't lock on down. A little bit unfortunate. If that was just a little bit lower, I'd consider a full lock on down, just to try to get my Registeel up energy against that Tinkaton. Yeah, we'll just go for the wing attack down here. And we hope that somehow we win. Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reginald Steel. Don't get debuffed. That's like step number 1 of this whole process. Don't get debuffed by a Bulldoze. And then have something in the backline like a Mantine. And then we win the game. Not a Mantine. And I don't have Focus Blast. With that said, I don't think Focus Blast would actually one-shot this, so... Might need 2 attacks no matter what. I'm gonna go for the Zap Cannon, just to try to debuff. They might be on Earthquake, right? We got the debuff, okay, that's huge. Like, if they are on Earthquake now, that is amazing that we just got that debuff. If it's Shadow Ball, it's still pretty good. Okay, it is Shadow Ball. That is nothing. I think the play here is to let them get the next one, because I kind of need to land a move against that Tinkaton with my Registeel. But it's also not like I even get knocked out with my Noctowl. I don't even know if a Flash Cannon knocks out. Maybe I should have gone for it. I was going to say, I don't think Noctowl gets knocked out by a single move from the Tinkaton. So I might be able to get to a Flash Cannon plus double Nightshade. I gotta look into my damage ranges, I guess, just so I know for the future. Yeah, we just get here. I think we're going to be able to get to 2 Nightshades now before they get to 2 Gigatons. And then that hopefully wins us the game. We're at 5. That does, honestly, quite a bit of damage. 7. I think we win. I think we win this game. If they bulldoze us here, that's actually a very heads-up play, but I don't think they ever would. No, they Gigaton. They should be 7 away from the next move. Okay, we're at the Nightshade. We're almost at back-to-back. I don't know how much this does. It's not going to look like it does too much, but I mean, maybe if it doesn't even let us get the next Nightshade off, we could put them into lock-on down range, but we do get there. No Gigaton comes through. Noctowl might just be the best Pokemon of all time. It literally could be. Nightshade is going to get the knockout, and we get the win. Noctowl into Seaking? I don't like this. They have Icy Wind. They're not supposed to have coverage. And yet, here they are. I'm going to go for the Nightshade on what could be a CMP. They don't actually throw on CMP, which means I'm not debuffed just yet. They're at 7, though. And unfortunately, Noctowl's pacing is just the exact same as Seaking's is. So it does make this matchup kind of uncomfortable, where the only way I can really win this matchup is if they overfarm for no reason. They just CMP that second Icy Wind against us, and it makes things a little bit annoying. I'm going to overfarm here, I think, a little bit. I want to get some more wing attacks against them just to put them into a range where maybe I could go for a mud shot down at some point. But I mean, double debuff wing attacks don't do much. Okay, they're at 4 right now. So they're 1 away from the next Icy Wind, and I'm 1 away from the next Nightshade. So we'll see how they play this out. They do shield, okay. 5. All right. What do we do? What do they have? I don't know. I don't think that this is a lock-on downrange. I wish it was, but I don't think it is. So instead, I'm going to come in with my Shadow Swampert here, and I'm just going to no-shield and farm down. If they go for a Drill Run, it does more raw damage. If they Icy Wind, I'd rather not shield that in the first place. They Drill Run, so it does do more damage, but I'm not debuffed now, and I do get the full farm down here, so I'm just 1 away from back-to-back moves. Hopefully no hard counter to us in the backline. That's kind of a hard counter, not going to lie. This is also not great to see. Maybe it's playable, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think that's just, like, tragic. We saw that the Jumpluff matchup's just, like, so close, but so far from being good for Swampert, because you don't two-shot with Sludge. If you did, then this game could have been ours. I have to shield this. Like, this is by far the most important move to shield this game. They're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really wish I could switch right now. A switch right now would be massive for us, but I don't think my clock's going to be up yet. Flash Cannon gets a lot of damage, but yeah, my clock would have been up just like in time to catch the move, but not get a CMP. Earthquake is going to hurt. Ow. We'll see how this plays out. Am I off by 1? Or is that like a Stone Edge that they're throwing right now? Maybe I'm off by 1. Oh, it's a Stone Edge. Okay. I mean, maybe that's just a smart play, though. I mean, it could be. It probably is not a terrible play by them, actually. I am now in range where an Energy Ball knocks us out. But hey, at least Reggie was able to deal with that matchup a little bit. I don't know what I'm thinking the win con is right now, but we're going for the Zap Cannon. Like, the one chance that I had there was like a Zap Cannon does more than a super effective Sludge, and I know that's not going to be the case. Shadow Marowak, okay. I've been seeing a lot of these recently, which means surely we're in a good spot here. Oh my goodness, dude. Is this the Dunsparce in the back guy? It could be, I guess. If that's the case, Swampert is kind of insane into this team. They're at 9 right now, so 1 past an Earthquake, potentially, or 2 past a Stone Edge bait, if they want to go for that. Okay, so they're at 2. 3, 4, 5. The one slightly tragic thing here is I don't think we can one-shot with a Hydro Cannon before they get to an Earthquake. But I can at least go for the Hydro Cannon CMP here. And that Marowak is going to have a bit of a tough time mud-slapping us all the way down here. So we'll see what they want to do. Hydro lands. Okay, we get the knockout. In comes the Marowak. And honestly, with Mudslap not being anywhere near as good of a move as it used to be, I might be able to get to a 3rd Hydro Cannon if they get a little bit too greedy. Hydro gets a shield. 4, 5, 6. I actually can. Wow. I mean, I might as well go for it, right? If I can here. Either force energy out of them or get the final shield. Okay, well, they actually throw on alignment, which I wasn't really expecting, but I'll take that. They're at 2 right now, so 2 away from getting to potentially a Rock Slide, but Noctow's pretty bulky. I have a Shield Advantage Registeel in the back line, which is also pretty good. I lagged a turn, beautiful. So I could have got an extra wing attack through there. Hopefully that's not going to matter, but it's not awesome that that happened. Big Rock Slide, that does 2-shot us, but in the back line is, in fact, the Dunsparce. I don't think Drill Run 2 shots or Registeel, does it? If it does, that's kind of sad. 5. So, as we all know, it's a Drill Run. They're at 1 right now, 2 away from the next. Yeah, that doesn't even come close to 2-shotting, actually. I'm going to go double Flash Cannon if I can. At least without needing to shield. They're at 7, so they have their next move now. Oh, wow, that actually 2-shot straight up. So yeah, if I'm like 9 away, And I was actually just 8 away straight up. I just win this matchup. Registeel doesn't need Focus Blast, guys. You just need Flash Cannon. That's what I'm learning. And, oh, okay. Well, you can catch this on Marowak all you want. I don't think that's going to help you that much. This is going to do more than anything I could have thrown with my Noctowl, I believe. And they should be completely dry, right? So I just get the full farm down. Oh, they might have snuck a move. So that should just be a Bone Club. We no shield. And now we have back-to-back Sky Attacks for the Dunsparce. Good catch by them, I suppose. I mean, that's about all they could have really hoped to do, right? But because I have so much energy, I still have a shield even left over. I don't really think there's much they could have done to flip this game. Sky Attack, not quite enough to knock out. I could Nightshade here, but I don't want to BM too hard. I'm running a terrible team, so, you know, if you BM a game like this, Karma's going to go out and get you. Sky Attack gets the knockout. GG's. Noctowl into Shadow Shelgon. You know what? This is actually really scary. Hold on, because even Registeel is not an answer for this, but maybe Noctowl is actually kind of, like, decent here. I'm going to go instantly for a Nightshade, because I'd rather have them no-shield this. If I build up any more, it could be a Shadow Ball, or it could be a Sky Attack. So I want to guarantee that we just go for the low-damaging move. Maybe we can bait out a no-shield. He still shields it anyway. Alright. Well, I do need 2 attacks to get knocked out here, I believe, and maybe we can set up our Registeel or maybe our Swampert in the backline by getting shields down in the lead matchup. They're going to go for another Twister here. That would hurt, but it's not going to one-shot as it looks like. And they throw their energy almost immediately. Alright, I think the play now, it's going to hurt, but I think I have to bring in my... Oh, I mean, I could bring in Reggie. What do I think is more useful, actually, this game? Hold on. Honestly, maybe I'm going to bring in Reggie. I can force him to go for a Flamethrower here, which at the very least is not going to one-shot us, and I should survive it. And then I can go for, like, a Flash Cannon later on. Wow, that is a greedy play. Trying to go for a Flash Cannon catch on a Jellicent. I'm very glad that they brought this in, though, if I'm being honest. I don't have great play against this Pokemon with my Swampert. No debuff is a little bit unfortunate, but maybe it's still fine. 5... I mean, I'm going to let this go. I do have to go for a charge attack here, though. I can't lock on down or even, like, really mudshot down. But they should be 3 more hexes from their next move, so I can overfarm a little bit. And we have 100 energy here, so we're going to go for the Flash Cannon. Let's see if we get a shield or not. At this point, I don't really know how they want to play out this game and what could be in the backline. They do let that go. I wouldn't be surprised to see Shelgon come back in. Okay, we actually see the final Pokemon, and that's kind of what I wanted to see, honestly. Something along the lines of a Tinkaton. With that said, this Shelgon has so much energy. Are they just going to be able to get to 2 attacks against us here before I can even do anything? They might. Okay, I'll go for the Hydro. I don't even know why. I know they can't catch, but I also know it knocks out. There's really no reason to throw a Sludge at this point in the game. Come on, Hydro Cannon, just land. Just, like, no-shield this for some reason. No, they do shield. I need another Hydro Cannon, and then I need another one against the Tinkaton. And if I can land that Hydro Cannon into Tinkaton, I should be able to be fine. But if they get another Twister here, I lose. Okay, hold on. I think I'm outside of Bulldoze range, and I don't think they're going to get to a Gigaton Hammer against us before I get the Hydro Cannon. At least I have to hope that's going to be the case, right? And then maybe if everything lines up like that, then maybe I can win this game. But we'll see. They throw a move. If this is a Gigaton, it knocks us out. But I mean, that's all their energy if they throw it, so we'll see what happens. It is a Gigaton. Yikes, man. Okay, so I have, like, no hope this game. It's so close! It's so close! It's so close. It's, like, literally so close to being playable. If Zap Cannon guaranteed debuffs, then I would have taken less damage from the Jellicent. I would have taken less damage from this Tinkaton here. They gotta just buff Zap Cannon, man. They gotta give Zap Cannon its guaranteed debuff back. Like, they literally have to. They literally have to. That is so tragic. Come on, Noctowl. I believe in you. Noctowl into Shadow Dragonair. Yikes, dude. This is going to be kind of a scary lead matchup. Although maybe it's not that bad for us, because I know in the backline, I've seen a lot of these Dragonair teams with, like, Empoleon and Dunsparce in the backline. If that's the case, I might actually have some play here. But, I mean, I want to knock out this Dragon type. My backline doesn't have a lot of fast move pressure against it. People just shielding up their dragons, I guess, today. Not what I want to see. Maybe a Dragon Pulse coming through, but I don't think that knocks us out. I don't know if it puts us into a range, though. Oh, it's a wrap. Okay, that's even better. Is this better? I don't know. It's what's happening, though. So, guess... What do I want to do here? I guess I'm going to let this go. I think that's the play. let the Aqua Tail through, bring in Registeel, and then just hopefully invest in the fact that a Shield Advantage Swampert might be good in the backline. Dragon Breaths are going to add up a little bit more than I'd like here, despite the resistance, but I mean, Aqua Tail's not going to do that much to us. And they don't know my moveset, right? I could be on Focus Blast. They don't know. They probably don't want to, like, risk anything. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess we're all just doing Blast from the past here today. Lantern comes in, right. They're at 7, so a Surf coming through. Do I want to shield this? I think I'm going to shield something this game. I'm worried that if I don't, I might just get farmed down. I wish I had Earthquake here, just to be able to one-shot this, but, I mean, Sludge coverage is not bad either. They're at 5, so 1 away from their next move. And I'll see what I want to do here. I think the play is going to be just to take the next Surf, and then to keep farming up, because I want to have energy for that Dragonair later on. So if I let this go, I should survive the attack, and I should be able to get to back-to-back moves here pretty easily. We'll see what they want to do, though. Can they switch out just yet? I don't think they can. Okay, I'm going to Hydro Cannon just in case they catch on something. Well, they caught on Dragonair, but I mean, either way, this probably knocks out. Probably should have Sludged, though. Hydro Cannon is going to get almost a knockout, but actually that gives us extra farm, so maybe that's fine as well. I have a lot of energy on my Registeel, which actually might be good for us, because there's a Ferret that comes in. Okay, do I get a second Hydro Cannon through here? I think maybe I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it at all. I'm just going to bring in my Reggie, because I think I can guarantee a move against that Lantern with my Swampert later on. I'm not sure I can guarantee it here. 4, 5, 6. All right. I mean, that's Brick Break energy. I think I kind of have to shield that, right? And we'll see what they want to do. Yeah, they Brick Break. Makes sense. 3. I think we win this game, right? Like, there's no way one Spark knocks out my Lantern. They're going to be forced to throw energy into Registeel, or maybe I get a move off first. And then I think my Swampert just gets to a Sludge against the Lantern. Then I win. We'll see, I guess, what happens. Come on, Reggie. Don't get knocked out. Reggie's going to get knocked out. This is tragic. I needed one more lock-on. But I mean, I'm just one fast move away from a charge attack on my Swampert here. I should survive the fast move, and I should be able to get to the Sludge, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, not exactly the team I thought it was going to be, but Swampert was actually pretty good in the backline. Registeel was Registeel. It was there, kind of just as like a cameo appearance. Luckily, Lantern avoided the Noctowl. Man, that would have been so bad. All right, next opponent, Noctowl into Feraligatr. Hold on, that might actually be like one of the few leads I'd consider kind of good for us. With that said, it's a non-Shadow Gator. I doubt I one-shot it with a move here. And they likely have Ice Beam, right? So I guess we'll see how this plays out. 8. Do I ever shield my Noctowl? I don't think I want to. Like, they probably Ice Beam. Oh, they don't. Okay. I do survive 2 of those, which is actually kind of cool. They're at 11, so they're 1 away from another Ice Beam here, potentially. And Sky Attack might get a shield, it might not. Either way, Noctowl is at least doing something, and that's always good. Okay. Do I ever shield this? I mean, it's kind of tempting, honestly, isn't it? I'm going to. Yeah, it's an Ice Beam, good shield. We'll see if we get a farm down. I don't think we do. Wing Attack needs a buff. Give Noctowl Peck, and then we're talking. They might shield this, but it really depends on how weak they are to Noctowl. We get the Nightshade. We get the Knockout. Okay. Well, what comes in here? Could be a lot of things with a Gator. That's a pretty generic Pokemon to see. Oh, wow. Okay. I'd love to say that Registeel's good against this, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't think it's all that good. Like, it's probably playable, but especially if they no-shield that. Like, what am I supposed to do against this Pokemon? This is going to sweep me. Uh-oh. I get swept. I have no fast move pressure against a Togekiss, man. Like, what the heck? I think it's Diggersby in the back line, if I had to remember the team. I think that might be the case. And if it is, you know, I don't know what we're going to do here to win this game, but we're going to try out something. We get a shield there. Okay, I mean, we get the second shield, actually, which is good. Or we get a knockout, which is better, I guess. But they're going to have a lot of energy here for my backline. And, like, surely Togekiss is not that HP weighted, right? Lock-ons are going to start chunking. If I get two-shot by Oris here, this game is so over. If I don't, then at least I force 3 moves out of them, and then maybe Swampert can start swamping it up. Okay, we don't get two-shot. That's good. That is, like, slightly better for us than it could be. I think the play here is, I mean, I'm just gonna go for the Flash Cannon if I can, right? Well, should I? Let me make sure they don't catch. Wait, they let us get here? Did they not have 3 attacks? Maybe they didn't. Either way, I'm very happy to land a Flash Cannon. I need this thing dead. If it's Diggersby, like, I think we're in a good spot. Yes, there it is. I do remember this team. I fought this guy a few times recently. They could be on Hyper Beam, and then maybe I'd still be in trouble. But I think 2 Shadow Hydro Cannons will easily get the knockout here. You know, this game was looking, like, really good, and then really bad. And then, like, we're back to, like, potentially being good if they're not on Hyper Beam. Yeah, okay, they must not be. Incredible. GG's. Noctowl into Charjabug. Okay, well, Charjabug is uniquely bad for this team. Thank you for doing a fast move, Noctowl. I really wanted you to do a fast move before swapping out. That way this Charjabug could just outpace me and make my life even harder. Okay, well, this is looking worse than it could. But, I mean, if they want to stay in here, that's not bad for us. I have a lot of energy. Of course, they actually have an answer to Swampert. You know, why wouldn't they? Imagine if Noctowl didn't decide to just stay in the lead for a second there and do a fast move. Look how good this would be for us. Like, surely it'd be better. Okay, we get a shield. They must have thought that maybe I was on, I don't know, like Earthquake or something. But I'm on Sludge, because I think that better pacing against a lot of things that you'd want to actually have a coverage move for is better in general. But it's hard to say, I guess. Please let me switch. I can't switch. Alright, well, Chargeable Kingdra, kind of soft to, like, a Carbink, potentially. Maybe there's... I was going to say a Ground type or a Fire type in the backline. Now I'm sad, because Registeel does not want to see either of those. I kind of need to farm this down, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think Noctowl has it in him to do that. At least not without shielding once. We'll go for the no-shield here. Surf comes through. Yeah, I mean, a second move's going to basically knock us out, so I have to shield. But, I mean, maybe getting this much energy is going to help us against that Charjabug. So we'll have to see what we can do here. Come on, Noctowl. I believe in you, buddy. I mean, we get a lot of energy here, so I should get to 2 Sky Attacks into that Charjabug at the very least. But unless it's like, I don't know, a Carbink in the backline, which, I mean, they would have brought in here, then I don't know how much play we're going to have. So they're at 1 away from the next discharge. That isn't even quite 2-shot. That's kind of sad. 2. Maybe I get a shield here. Maybe I don't. The wonders of the Go Battle League. You'll never know until you see what they do. They do shield. Okay, we switch. We'd want to save the Noctowl and not give any more farm over if we can. So they're 2 more Volt Switches away from their next attack here. So we'll get to another move right before my next Flash Cannon. And it's not like Flash Cannon would even knock out here anyway. Oh, man. Noctowl into Shadow Talonflame. Alright, well, we'll see what they're going to do here. Reggie is happy to avoid this, but Noctowl's not exactly the best counter in the game, right? I'm going to take a lot of damage here just from Incinerates. And we'll see what move they throw against us, because if they want to go for, like, a Flame Charge, they can start ramping up and making things pretty uncomfortable. Nightshade gets a shield, alright. They're at 4 right about now. So we'll see what they throw. Right now, I think I have to hope that this is a Flame Charge. I survive the next Incinerate and get another Nightshade off. It is Flame Charge, but do I survive the next Incinerate? Somehow I don't! Dude, am I not a Noctowl? Okay, well that sucks. If I got that Nightshade off, this game would actually be, like, remarkably playable right now. Ah, man, why don't I survive that? Because then I could, like, either Mudshot this down, maybe I'd get a second shield from them. New system, I get that move. I just want to point that out there. We'll go for the Hydro Cannon, because they're out of fly right now. I kind of have to. But I would be kind of surprised if they didn't have an answer to a Mudboy in the backline. Get a shield, though, which is actually kind of strange in my opinion. But honestly, I'm kind of fine with shields going down. Because they should be 2 more Incinerates away from the fly after this, so I can actually overfarm a little bit more this game. Depending on what they want to do. Yeah, fly gets our shield. Incinerates are adding up more than I'd like, just because, I mean, it's an insane attack, right? We'll go for the Hydro Cannon right before that Incinerate registers. And now, I mean, we'll see what's in the backline. Registeel with shields completely down is generally better than when shields are up, so we'll find out, won't we? Okay. I don't know how this plays out, actually. Aegislash? Okay. I don't know. I literally don't know. This Pokemon is gonna be interesting to try to take out. I'm gonna bring in Reggie here, honestly. Just because at this point, I'm going to force them to throw a lot of energy against us. Kind of a smart instant throw by them to go for the move quicker than not, because lock-ons do nothing here, right? But I mean, I think this is fine because I have so much energy on my Swampert that maybe it's still good for us. We'll see, though, right? Shadow Ball's gonna hurt. Okay. I kind of need to switch out at some point. I don't know if I'll be able to. This is bad. I like really need to switch out. If I can switch, there might be a chance for us. 8. But also, I don't even know if that's true, because I think that we just get outpaced. And I know that I don't knock out the dude. Like, I need to switch. I need a combo with a Hydro Cannon. But, like, I don't knock out Aegislash here with one attack from my Swampert anyway. And I also don't reach a move against the other guy. So, like, I just lose this game. There's just no way I win. It's very unfortunate. But I don't see the win con here. I get the Hydro off, which, like, at least this means if this is going to be in lock-on downrange, I've got a chance here, but nothing is ever in lock-on downrange. This is tragic, dude. This is literally the worst possible situation I could be in. Like, Swampert was so good this game. Swampert was so good this game. It's just Aegislash, or not Aegislash, Registeel, unfortunately, too slow. No fast move pressure, so they just get the move. Oh, my goodness. I've never been so devastated in my life, because honestly, I thought my Swampert was doing something there. But my Reggie, it just didn't quite have what it needed. Alright, Noctowl into Clodsire. Man, this is maybe the stupidest play I could make here. I guess it is. Why do they have this behind a Clodsire? Ground types literally just don't exist these days, do they? This is unfortunate. You know... what monstrosity is going to be in the backline for my Swampert? Is it literally just going to be Mantine? Like, it probably has to be, right? Please debuff. Reggie, you haven't debuffed a single guy today. Can Reggie debuff anymore? Did they remove the Zap Cannon debuff chance? Because, like, if I could debuff, like, I could at least set up a pretty nice farm down for Noctowl that I wouldn't take too much damage with. But now I take a full damage Weather Ball, maybe even 2. I think I only take 1. I think we wing attack down before the next one. But, like, I cannot wait to see the third Pokemon in this game. I cannot wait. I literally, like, it's about to happen, so I don't have to wait that long. I cannot wait to see what they have. Wait a second. Hold on. That might actually kind of be playable. Like, is that actually playable? Hold on. Should I stop complaining for, like, 2 seconds in my life? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Sludge. Okay, if they let that go, I just go for a 2-shield farm down. Like, that's my only play. Try to go for 3 Hydro Cannons into the Clodsire, then get a move off with my... I can't speak. Dude, I'm too excited. I might have a chance here. Go for 3 Hydro Cannons to Clodsire, then try to get a move off with Noctowl into the Clodsire. That's, like, the one way I can see something happening here. Do I even get to a move, though? Like, 3 moves against the Clodsire? I don't know if I do. Because, like, I'm in Stone Edge range. They're probably at 2 right now, so 3. They need to not be on Sludge Bomb here for me to have a chance. I guess we'll see. 6. We'll see what happens. We will see. I could try to go for a catch here too, but I feel like that's also risky. 7. Okay, hold on. Hold the line. I might be able to win this game. Okay. This is going to put them in a really awkward spot now. They need an undercharge here to have any chance. And I don't think they can get there. Oh, that doesn't even knock me out, though. Like, Sky Attack should just KO. Wait a second. I was literally raging for the first half of this game about how bad this was for us. But I think we just won. Because they didn't have a counter for Swampert. How can you not counter Swampert? Mantine lead? Okay. I'd rather see my Reggie here, but I mean, at the very least, this is kind of neutral for us. We're 2 bulky wing attackers wing attacking each other. I think Noctowl might actually... Oh, is it not bulkier? Okay. Well, I win CMP, I guess. But, like, getting rid of this for my Swampert is probably good for us. But it's also probably bad for my Registeel that it's not here. So I don't know. I really don't know. They're going to go for a Water Pulse, it looks like. Doesn't quite two-shot us. This is actually such a neutral matchup. Like, literally, it's going to be a simul, isn't it? It's kind of funny. I'm going to overfarm here, because I think I should barely survive this. And now I have an extra wing attack that I'm going to land against them, plus the sky attack that I have. They might want to catch this, I guess. They could if they really wanted to. But, I mean, sky attack's not a bad move. So we'll see what happens here. Does this knock out? I kind of want it to. Actually, maybe that's, like, fine. Because now I get a mud shot head start. Maybe I shouldn't have even done that final wing attack just to get more mud shots. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait a second. They swapped. Okay, that gives me, like, an opening. I wish I had Focus Blast here, not gonna lie. But being able to bank that energy is not bad. I don't know why they did that. Are they on Earthquake? Earthquake would be really bad. Okay, Shadow Balls, they're at 2. 3. 4. I mean, this is, like, as close to being playable as it could be. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. 1. I'm gonna Zap Cannon here, because, I mean, if I can debuff them, I might as well try. I also think it does do a little bit more raw damage than a Flash Cannon. You don't get a shield. You do get a debuff, actually, which is kind of cool. You know what? I'm going to throw energy here, and I'm fine with this. I think I kind of need to shield something this game. If I don't shield something, I'm in a really bad spot. But man, they might not even need to shield this, though. They might no-shield the Flash Cannon. We'll see. If they do no-shield, that's actually a pretty smart play. If they shield this up, I think I can win. They shield, so I think I'm actually going to be able to win this one, potentially. We'll see. We will see, won't we? Hydro gets the shield. I'll go for a few more mud shots here, just so I can have some more energy against that Licky Licky when it comes back in, because I do need to land a Hydro Cannon against them. I hope this one-shots it better, dude. It's a Shadow Annihilate. I hate it so much. No! No, 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 no! No! No, 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 no! Oh, no. Okay, this is bad. Okay, I need to call a Body Slam bait now. We call the Body Slam bait? Okay, wait, I think I just win then. I think I win. I'm a Registeel. Like, there's no way I don't win this. They throw, for some reason. I'm not at 1 HP. I think I win. I think somehow I win this game. I don't have an Annihilate counter once my freaking Noctowl dies, but luckily, for some reason, they gave us an opening, and we took it, and I think we won. I mean, we should win, right? We do win. Yikes. We'll see Noctowl into Diggersby. Okay, wait. If they're on Quick Attack, this isn't, like, really good, but Mudshot especially is fantastic for us. Oh, they are on Quick Attack, okay. You know, still fine, though, because I do want this thing to go away before my Registeel sees it. And it's not like Swampert's the hardest counter to this. Dude! Are you joking me? I actually get to use Registeel in a good matchup. Like, it's not, like, a slam dunk or anything, because they probably have Hydro Pump in this day and age, but, I mean, at least I get to have the classic matchup. Like, this is one of the most classic matchups in the Go Battle League. Registeel versus Azum. No debuff, so if they do have Hydro Pump, it is going to hurt just a little bit more. But if they're on Ice Beam Play Rough, this is not all that great for them. They're at 1 right now if this is Hydro. Yep, okay. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Even without that debuff, it doesn't matter. That's awesome. 6. Alright. Well, I don't need Switch this game, right? So if they want to shield for that, they can be my guest. And if they don't shield, they're kind of forced to throw energy against us with that Diggersby. They do know my moveset now, though. So, I mean, Diggersby can, like, kind of comfortably no-shield an attack. With that said, I bet, like, a Flash Cannon would do more than a Sky Attack anyway. We actually do get a throw by them. I'm kind of curious to see if they go for a Fire Punch. I think a Scorching Sands is required. Yeah, that's what they throw. Bring in Noctowl, just because, I mean, the way they played out this game so far makes me kind of think that Noctowl might not have a ton of play in the back line, but, I mean, maybe it does. Maybe I should have brought in Swampert here. Sky Attack. That's a solid 3-shot. Great. We'll see what they do here. I don't think Fire Punch is going to do all that much to us, but it depends on the final Pokemon this game to see what really happens here. Fire Punch, yeah, that doesn't do a lot. And we're 1 away from the next Sky Attack, so if they don't throw instantly, we have the next move. We can just snipe them down. And if they do throw their next move, then, you know, it's not going to knock us out or anything. Wait, what is this? Whoa! Whoa, wait! Who is this? What is this? Why is this? It's based. It's incredibly based is what it is. Double Water Fairy. That's insane. I mean, I get the shield. It makes sense, because, I mean, obviously Sludge would one-shot. If I can Mudshot them into a range here, where I can knock them out with the Sky Attack, that's all we really need. Oh yeah, Nature's Madness exists. That's kind of scary, because now my defense is lowered. But maybe it doesn't matter, because it's kind of a slow attack to reach. I don't know exactly how much damage a Sky Attack from Noctowl does to a Tapu Fini, if I'm being honest, but I feel like we're kind of putting them to a range where it could be enough eventually. Oh, they actually let me throw this? I should have... I thought they were going to catch there. I don't think it's really going to matter, because this still does a lot of damage, but I kind of wish I threw the other attack. We're trying to throw this game. Believe it or not, we really want to lose this match. We really want to lose. Big Surf. Okay, that's more energy than they have to throw. Okay. Oh, well, that should be game-winning, right? There's no way Fini knocks us out with Water Guns, and without Diggersby getting its move off, we should be fine. We tried our very best to, like, lose this game by going for the Hydro Cannon. I thought they were going to catch, if I'm being honest, but they didn't. We still win, though, so we will take it. You know, a 4-1 set, I'm going to be real, I didn't think this team had it in them. Shiny Azelf as well is pretty sick. I didn't think this team was actually going to be that good right now in the current meta, but here we are, actually going positive with it. You know, these three Pokemon might not be quite as good as they used to be, but they're still pretty strong, and in some spots, they're honestly not all that bad. Noctowl is a little bit slow, same with Registeel, and while Shadow Swampert does lack the coverage it would really want right now, it is still a lot of fun to use, so if you want to try out some of these Pokemon, give them a go. But yeah, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.